Hello. Hello. Hello there, lads and lasses, and welcome to Things I Would Do If I Was Prime Minister. You're probably wondering why I'm in a blazer that doesn't actually fit me, and, well, I had to dress the part. If you're also wondering why I've took such a long break, it's the UK, it's very hot, and that PC does not like to be used in hot conditions, so... But we're back, baby, we're back! It's grey outside, we're back! Let's go! business. Let's get down to business, shall we? The first rule and thing I would do if I was Prime Minister would be... Oh, that's bloody lovely. I forgot it. The first thing, first law, first ruling I would put into place if I was Prime Minister is the national dish of the UK. Whatever it is, I think it's chicken tikka masala. I have no idea. Get that out of there. Boom. Greggs. Greggs would be the national dish. More specifically, I would put in favour for the pepperoni pizza slice. Always pretty decent, hot or cold. Fills you up. Decent price. Is included in the meal deal. All around just quality. You could have the sausage roll there, but I'd have to have two in order to feel fulfilled and full. You know what I'm saying? I don't need one pizza slice. I would put it up on a poll on my presidential, prime ministerial Instagram. I think it would be a great idea, a great ordealing. So, the first ruling of my prime minister run would be the fact that I would definitely make Greggs a national dish. Because who doesn't love a Greggs? I'd also make Greggs 24 hours. Because imagine a Greggs on a night out. You've just got steamed off your face at the clubs. You're off at Snobs, Spoons, Prism, if you're that ghetto. And you're steaming off your face. Your mates come over with 3 tequila roses and then 2 double Jaegers. You're thinking, Jesus Christ, I need some substance. The kebab shop's closed because he couldn't be arsed. His wife was too pissed off at him. Boom, 24-hour Greggs. That would be quality. My second ruling and thing I would do as Prime Minister is completely ban any elderly person over the age of 70. Just completely. They can all go into homes. I don't care what they do. I just don't want them involved in anything. They ruin voting. They ruin the roads. Listen, Becky. Becky's a bit young, actually. Listen, Bartholomew. Listen here, pal. I don't care about you saying 30 is not the limit of the road. I can go below that. I don't care. I don't need you going 21 miles an hour on a flat, straight road. I don't care. I would like to go past you, Rihanna in my ears, absolutely gunning it at 32 miles an hour. What are you doing? What are you doing? You complain about everything. Your insurance is really cheap. You just piss me off. I'll be real with you. Even my own grandparents sometimes tell me why my nan's making me a stew for dinner. I have never liked stew, ever. I have told her this for the past, I think, since I could speak. Yet she still makes me stew. What's all that about, Nan? Sort yourself out, please, or else you'll end up in the home. Number 3, I would revert the car insurance system. I think if you have a decent enough project car in mind, the government should just automatically give you a grant. If you come up to me and you say you want a Stantstar X7, I'd be like, yeah, sure, go ahead for it. If you want to do something to a Fiesta, you're getting kicked out of the country. I'll be real. I don't care. I don't get why I'm having to pay 2 grand when I'm probably the most safe driver. I've literally just passed my test. I'm not going to razz it about because my car literally has the horsepower of 40. Listen, my biggest enemy is a hill. I'm not going any quicker, alright? My cube is literally moving at the speed limit. Yet you've got Doris in her massive Land Rover paying 200 quid a month. No, 200 quid a year. She can't see 3 feet in front of her. She can't even see the fucking bonnet. She's like this. She's hit a family of 5 and got away with it because she hadn't gone to Specsavers the day before. Yet here I am. I go over a pothole and the fucking sirens are on behind me. What's all that about? It's a scam. I'm reverting it. Doris, your pension's pretty good, mate. I've seen you come out of Cafe Nero. That's an expensive ass cafe, mate. You are paying 2 grand a year, not me. No. Disgraceful. It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. It's a democracy. It's a disgrace. I hate it. Number 4, I would do in my presidential, prime ministerial run would be the Eurotunnel. You're probably thinking, Ollie, it's functional, it works. What are you going to do to it? Well, I want to make it glass. I've never been in the Eurotunnel, but ever since a kid, I thought, that's got to be glass. I've got to see all the animals and all that stuff. Yeah, it's not. It's just a concrete wall. You're in there for like, I don't know, I think like an hour and a half. It's just a concrete wall. You're better off looking at your phone on like the Daily Mail. It's It's quite boring, you know, and I've heard from a few of my friends, it's really underwhelming. Not if it was glass, it wouldn't be. I'm just saying, it'd be pretty cool. We should do that. Listen, Boris spent and granted like 2 billion on an airport over the sea. That's not going to work, pal. That plane's can't land on water. Need tarmac, you silly Billy. Number 5 on the things I would do if I was Prime Ministerial, presidential, principal person is I would make school dinners free. Outright. Anything in the canteen is free. Tell me why my mum's having to put a tenner on every week because I forget my lunch. Listen, I have seen how bad Brexit has affected everything in my life, okay? Year 7, I'm entering there a fresh child, ready to be moulded, ready to enter the streets of the canteen. A ham and cheese panini. Oh, beautiful. It was £1 when I first entered that school. It was £1. Fair enough. Fair enough. I respect it. I respect it. You know what? I'll shake your hand, dinner lady. I'll shake it. That's a good price. That's fair enough. The little Biscoff biscuits, 5p. Again, fair enough, dinner lady. I'll shake your hand. I've left year 11. Tell me why this is £1.85. I'm speaking to my sister. I was speaking to my sister the other day. It's £2.50. Now, I'm no economics master here. I'm no economics master, okay? That's a disgrace. That is an awful disgrace. That jump in price, oh, that's got to be studied. That's got to be studied at university, that is disgraceful. Even the Biscoffs got affected. The Biscoffs have 5 times its price. It started off as 5p, it's 25p. It's this fucking big. My penis is bigger than that. What's going on? It's a disgrace. That needs to get changed. It needs to get sorted. Plus, I mean, Rashford did it and he got a great load of praise in COVID, so I feel like it, you know, it kind of helped my campaign. So. Number 6 on the things I would do as Prime Minister, I would change the national anthem. God save our gracious King is boring. You've got all these national teams all coming up and we have to sing this song with our hearts out. I'm bored of it, I can't lie. Imagine you've got the Italian song, you know. I can't speak Italian, I don't know why I even tried. But you've got their graceful, amazing song and we just pull up with like Mr. Brightside. Everyone knows it. Sweet Caroline. Or, you know, when all the 6-year-olds piss off, we could put gigs on. I'm just saying, I think it would put fear in people if they turn up to Wembley, right? And the men's and women's teams is just singing, if you're talking the artists, gigs better pop as you thought as an artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would actually go off. I feel like it would go hard. Obviously, you know, I would put it up for a vote for, you know, out of like 5 songs, and then whatever wins, we put that as our new national anthem. By the way, if you're wondering, Ollie, why do you keep plugging your Instagram? Well, that's because I've put a new post up. And I want loads of people to follow me and like it because I need to, you know, impress the girls. I've got no riz, so, you know, worth a shot. Anyway, it'll be in the description. It's up here. What's that? Oh my god, that's my Instagram handle. Wow. Yeah, go follow it. Yeah, please. Thank you. God, being a Prime Minister is thirsty work. By the way, Dr. Pepper, if you want to sponsor me and give me a lifetime supply of Dr. Pepper, I wouldn't say no. Number 7 on the list. What? That's 5. No, I'm joking. It's 2 for you. Way. Anyway, number 7 on the list is I would make all the notes change. I'd put up a vote for who we want on there. Because let's be honest. Yeah. Winston Churchill was a great guy. He was okay. You know, he was a decent bloke. The guy that decoded the very bad German guys, I can't say that on YouTube because I'd get my video taken down, but you know who I'm on about. He decoded their codes. He's on there. And then you've got the monarchs and stuff. You know, like, I'm bored of it. I'm bored. I'm going to Bossman handing my fiver over. I'm bored of seeing the same people. You're telling me you wouldn't say no to Alison Hammond on your fiver? You know, Gemma Collins on your 20. Who's going to say no? The Queen can say, because she's a lovely woman and, you know, that's paying tribute to her, you know. She was an icon. We all love the Queen. I would rather have, you know, different notes, variations of people everyone loves in the UK. Who doesn't love Alison Hammond? Number 8 on my presidential prime ministerial campaign list of things I would do is to revoke James Corden's pass. Listen, pal, if you want to piss off to America and make millions, fair play. Don't think you can come back here. Essex is a lot different to LA, pal. I'm just saying. Same amount of crackheads, but It's very different. In LA, you've got Kim Kardashian, all that. Like in Essex, I don't know. Only guy I know from Essex is Gemma Collins. I'd revoke his pass unless I put a contract clause in. You know, you'd swoop in, give an underrated contract clause that they don't really look over, but they'll sign anyway. That's how they get you. I'd put in a contract clause. If he comes back to film some Gavin and Stacey, he can come back because he was actually quite funny in that, and they left it on a cliffhanger, so he can come back for that. But other than that, I don't want to see you, pal. Piss off. Number 9 on my list, we're going back to the elderly people because they, again, really annoy me and they have ruined the NHS. I would create a brand new NHS for them. It would be called the NEHS, National Elderly Health Service. That's what it would be, where basically, depending on how severity the situation is, we would just give old people tablets that do absolutely nothing. Give them the placebo effect, you know what I mean? Oh, I've got a sniffle. I've got a sniffle. I've got tuberculosis. Yeah, listen here, Barbara. It's nothing. Here you go. I'll give you some antibiotics for it, but you'll be all right. That antibiotics is nothing. And if they keep on doing it, we'll give them fentanyl or something. I'm joking. That's a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. I'd give him codeine. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'd give him Xanax. No, it's a joke. Oh, sorry. It's a joke. I just can't be arsed. I'm not even joking you. I have more chance of going to see Cristiano Ronaldo in Liverpool than I would getting a doctor's appointment. That's how rare it is. I have to have an asthma checkup every year. I haven't had one for 3 years because she's had to cancel on me because of the amount of time she's had to cancel on people because of there's so many severities of like elderly people. It was alright, it was at a decent level, you know, you still had those worry abouts, yeah? COVID came, skyrocketed it, it's out the ceiling, it's broke, it's in outer space. That's the severity of it all, folks. They're just calling because they're either bored or panicking. Like, just get a grip. Get a grip. Listen, you could go out of Aldi and get run over by a tractor. You don't know. You just don't know. So, I'd make a new system so they can piss off. Because I'm sick of seeing them. Just go away. Let me get a doctor's appointment. I am so tired of you just ruining everything. You old fart. My final thing I would do as Prime Minister would be to make, again, big money moves. I'm spending that tax money on it properly, okay? I would make sure there'd be a special, unique kind of prison where any of these stereotypes, if you're part of these stereotypes, I'm sorry, but you're going to go to prison, change yourself, make sure it's a phase, or else you will get G-checked by all these special forces. They'd wear this sort of uniform as well, so you'd know what they're like. Yes, I've copied that from a very, very, very influential historical leader that maybe I've started a war, but, you know, a little bit of a history bomb. A little bit of a, you know, just to spice up, spice up the video. Any history nerds out there? Yeah, sick one. How was your GCSE? So if you fall into any of these stereotypes, you will be getting sentenced to prison, so eventually you'll get changed. That's the whole plan of the prison, is that you change and realise how much of a mistake and disappointment you are to your family. On the list is cyclists. If you have a car and choose to cycle everywhere, or you just cycle in like Lycra and shit, I hate you. If you like cycling, you come to work because it's better for your health. You stink of BO for the rest of the day, mate. You're going to prison. Mountain bikers are sound, alright? You lot can be alright. You cycle your hearts out. But the people that cycle on the road and have those stupid cameras on their head, yeah, you're going straight to prison. Old people that moan about everything when they literally created it because it is your generation that has started all this, you're going to prison. Really annoying ladies that have loads of children, you're going on there. Not happy. Alright, I've had to give up my bus seat for like 6 of your kids. Sort yourself out. Stop opening the legs. Close them a little bit, please. Yep, thank you. Stinks of fish. Anyone who has a really loud car, as in you've had a car and then put on a boosted exhaust to make it even louder. I don't care about your 4-cylinder Z-Tech Fiesta, pal. I don't give one. It sounds shit. If you've got a Ferrari, again, rev it away. That's a nice sounding engine. I don't care about your fucking 2013 Fiesta. It's shit. Oh, you'd get me. Yeah, because I literally drive a Nan's car, mate, but your car is still shit. Anyone that takes a really nice car and then ruins it with some shit mods or puts a locally hated sticker on, you're going, again, straight to prison. Any girl that has really, 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 really specific dating requirements, what's all that about? What do you bring? You don't bring anything, alright? You literally live with your parents, you live off your dad's money, mate. Please sort yourself out. You're not going to find yourself a 6-foot athletic Greek god that drives a Porsche and makes 72 figures in Burntwood. You're not going to find him in Chesney Hay. You're not going to find him in Brownhills. You're not going to find him in Warwick. You're just not. Tamworth sure fuck ain't going to get that. So please, you know, limit yourself to where you are. All right, please. You're not in Dubai. Sort it out. Girls that are interested in you first and then leave you undelivered or just be really weird and give you mixed signals. Anyone that just fucks up dating. That goes for all genders, actually. You know what? I'm going to put it onto all genders because my female friends have told me some stories that have just made me cry. Yeah, awful. Any lad that wants to become a DJ. Anyone who has bought an OnlyFans. Pornhub's free. I'm just saying. XX exists. They've got all the leaks on there. You did not need to pay. You are sad. Anyone that likes Andrew Tate and still believes in him and all that sort of Sigma grindset shit, have you made your first £1,000? No. Whilst I was being a normal person to society, I've made more than you have, pal, so in the bin. And finally, I have gotten... Oh, I've lost it now. Oh shit, I've lost it. Finally, I have got really obnoxious flexers who try and sell you a course. The female version of that are the people that try and sell you OnlyFans. Both of you, get in my prison, think about your behaviour, you're never getting a job again because you look like a pleb online. Go. Anyway, lads and lasses, that has been my things I would do if I was Prime Minister. If you enjoyed, comment, oh my god, Ollie, you're such an amazing cool guy, I really love your videos, you're actually an inspiration, you've actually helped me so much, and actually I really want to thank you because you saved my nan from that fire one time, and then you also gave charity to the disabled children, and then you also saved my cat from the tree that was falling under, and you also stopped my dad from getting hit on his bike with a deer, because the deer was going to come at him at like 62 miles an hour, but you've slipped the deer and hooked him around the face, and that stopped him getting hit by my dad. And I just really want to thank you. You're a really cool guy. You're so humble. You're so amazing. You're so modest. You're so sick. You're so cool. Like honestly, any girl that has ever dated you is just so lucky. If you just put that down below, that'd actually like be pretty cool. So thank you. You can also like and subscribe. You know, just saying, it's free. It takes 2 clicks. It'd be really cool. I'd love you forever. And also, final thing, follow Instagram so people think I'm really cool. No, I'm just trying to be that chill guy. You know. Should be a chill guy. So, yeah, anyway, bye. Sorry, my nan's just texted me. Sorry. What's up? What's this? I'm joking.